come this far. What were the seeding like? What were these two players seeded?
As far as I'm aware, Ryuga was first seed and Zinoto was 7th.
Yeah, no, still no 7. Okay, interesting. Ryuga was first seed.
I believe so.
Interesting.
So the Daybreak upset from Winter Semis
was big.
Was an upset, yeah. Because that was the 1 and 4 seed, I believe.
Interesting, interesting. I would not expect Ryuga to be that high or Zinoto to be that low.
Zinoto was 7.
Good day today. Good day today.
If I'm reading it correctly, yes.
Who was seeded 2nd?
Probably Smasher. Smasher's got.
I think Smasher.
Yeah, Smasher's getting some wins. But back in the flow of it, man. All right. Back finally into best of 5 territory. We can really sink our teeth into a set here. See how the players can fully adapt over the maximum time you can get in tournament to play some games. You got Ryuga coming from losers, Zinoto in winners, you guys. This is Grand Finals. If you don't know, Ryuga has to win 2 sets before Zinoto wins 1 to take this tournament home, take first place.
And right now, Zinoto, it's very interesting the way that he's playing. It seems to be different than the way he was playing against Daybreak's Wolf. Instead, it's being a lot more running back and forth, waiting for those moves. He saw how nair-hungry Ryuga was. He was off there waiting on the side, and this time around, he's not challenging it, only going in when he knows he can get a punish, like that shield grab.
You can tell that Ryuga isn't really playing like the cookie-cutter base where he does this only one option universally for every character. He's seeing the differences and the advantages of how Wolf will like to string together his forward airs, and Diddy Kong kind of uses it as like an edge guard tool.
Did Diddy Kong just combo out of dash attack?
He did. Dash attack got a really big buff in this game.
Why?
I know, it was one of his worst moves in the last game, but found its way into the meta here. Ooh, the dash attack not going to find the follow-up into the up smash off down tilt.
And one thing that Diddy Kong has always kind of struggled with is getting those kills. Yes, he does have banana to set it up. Yes, he does have down tilt. But if he just runs up and up smashes,
yeah, he got it.
That's so smart. Like, pay attention to how much Ryuga is doing these empty hops. Ike doesn't really have instant Nario off of the ground.
No.
Like, he'll jump and he'll have to wait in late forward air, late
nair. That down tilt was so good, reading the air dodge as well. But Zinoto using that frame data, man, gonna get back to stage. Oh! Sending him straight to hell with that down air. He's gotten 2 of those on stream today, and they have never seemed sweeter.
It's also nice because, you know, getting those in a new game feels, A, so much fresher, and it's much harder. You know?
Right.
Like, when you've played Smash 4 for so many hours.
I've seen it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. But now, like, think about how much harder it is to really know exactly where to be.
Oh, that dash dancing, mixing Ryuga up enough to commit to that dash attack. Oh, but that slide off back air platform going to find him one of the very strong openings that he's found this game so far.
And Diddy Kong's recovery got buffed. Like, it really did. Like, you notice how short he has to charge his barrels now?
Yeah, he gets a lot
back to stage.
He gets a lot of distance as Ryuga kills that back air. He gets a lot of distance off of his initial charge, but his full charge isn't as long. His full charge barrels do not go nearly as far as they used to.
But it's like his full charge barrels, like...
Right, should you be coming back from that far anyway? I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, all right, getting the trip right there. Air dodging back down to the ground, though, is Ryuga using that small slide animation you get when you air dodge to the ground.
Yeah, and Zinoto is looking mighty comfortable. Even if Ryuga manages to get a clean early stock here, he's down by 100%.
He is.
This is just grim right now for the Fire Emblem. I forget what his title was. What was his title? Marth was Hero King.
He was Path of Radiance, wasn't he? Yeah, I thought so.
Oh.
Anyway, item in hand here for Ryuga. Gonna find some slick combo in that banana toss into forward air.
Landing on the platform, I think.
Ooh, caught a landing.
All right.
I think he's going a bit too far off stage for these punishes. I think if he was to stay at maybe platform or ledge a distance away and try to punish forward air at that point, would be a really smart option. All right.
Now we are down to 1 stock apiece, and Rage is existent in this game, and Ike is definitely one of those characters that can
Rage
really
monster,
use it.
dude.
We're living, make it back? Maybe not, though.
Up B's good.
No,
oh, come on, bro. You could have drifted a bit closer to the stage, got the up B.
Maybe air dodge? Would air dodge have made it?
Maybe.
Maybe like directional air dodge max.
Oh, yeah, air dodge definitely would have made that. Yeah, looking at the instant replay, we have the monitor. A few seconds behind us, up there. Ooh.
Yeah, it's Zinoto taking that first game, looking really dominant while doing so, yeah.
I don't think PS2 is the play here, though. I think we should see a stage change.
I mean, keep in mind, he did get a lot of those runoff back airs. They didn't take the stocks, but I feel like if the stage is getting you something like that, I don't feel like Zinoto was using the stage that much to his advantage, and Ryuga is getting at least some advantage from it.
I feel like the banana counterplay has been the thing coming through on like under the platform work, because he's keeping the banana kind of under the platform, so he can't really like run off slide, get the back air, and then punish off ledge accordingly. So it's really stifling off like the extended edge guard that you get from those runoff back airs.
Not only that, but Ryuga is sort of trapping himself on that platform.
Yes, he is,
and Zinoto has the patience and practice to really make that hurt.
Yes.
If you notice, he puts him on that platform, like he'll go there voluntarily, and then he'll cover all these options, and just manages to keep pressure continuously up.
Hit him with the side B there, so he did not go into free fall, able to use that up B to get back to stage.
All right.
Playing in between Zinoto and that banana, but that forward air going to clear him out, give Zinoto his precious potassium once again.
And it's so hard to like, because he's obviously very mindful of playing around.
Had a steam here for Ike. That big sword's going to do some big damage. Item in hand. Playing around with it, keeping Zinoto in the air.
That up air almost connecting would have been massive.
Oh, we got gone! That was such a hard read on the dash away from Ryuga. I thought he had the grab off of the side B in, but he waited the extra level read.
That was a roll.
Yeah, he had the extra level read to get him with the down tilt up smash after the roll.
And now Zinoto is once again in a lead, but this time
not as strong as the lead.
Not as strong until he gets another down.
Right. Trying to work him towards that ledge right here. You can obviously tell Ryuga forced the air dodge past that banana. All right, caught the banana there.
But ironically enough, getting that banana might have actually interfered with a better follow-up.
Yeah, right.
Zinoto playing so patient right now. Just letting Ryuga throw out all of these moves. Just thinking, okay.
He'll find his approach eventually. He'll find it eventually. All right, that forward tilt going to come through, clean out that stock.
That was actually really smart from Ryuga because the banana was in front of Zinoto, which meant that he couldn't
run in front of him. He couldn't run to get the punish on it.
Yeah, like he couldn't like do a jab out of shield even or anything like that. But
hoo-ha off the platform. The second time we've seen that connect.
Yeah, all right there. This stage actually is working out.
I'm telling you,
well.
man.
Yeah. I forgot about that. That is so devastating.
Yep.
The extra height those platforms give it matters so much when you're Diddy Kong sharking for a kill.
Fishing for these nairs here, playing and dancing in between this banana, now has control of it. Oh, a great grab. That's something we haven't really seen too much of him, but he's getting a lot of mileage off of it whenever he does land those grabs.
Yeah, but
oh, he waited for it, yeah.
It's so hard, though, because you have to get a read upon a read. You have to know the opponent's going to air dodge, and then you have to know where they're going to go. And Ike is not fast enough to cover that many options at once.
Ooh, great forward air, pushing to the other side of the stage. Zinoto getting killed that forward tilt again. Okay, we've got a close game here.
Especially considering that, you think about momentum.
Right.
Ryuga was down by so much this entire game, this entire set, really.
He's starting to implement those grabs, though. As I was saying, those grabs get a ton of mileage for Ike. Even if it is like a small follow-ups, it's very consistent and safe damage.
It's not just the fact he's going for these grabs, it's the fact that Zinoto has been shielding a lot. Zinoto, he's been seeing Ike throw out all of these moves, and he's like, okay, I'm just going to shield here. And now, as it gets down to the wire, Ryuga is throwing in the mix-up with those grabs, and they are working out really well for him, getting him just a little bit of advantage in terms of stage. Even if that's all he gets from it, it's really all he needs to get a lot of damage.
I think another thing that's forcing Zinoto into a shield a whole lot is Ryuga has... Oh my god, he's falling out of the up smash! Ryuga has had excellent item play so far. With that banana, he's been pressuring extremely well. Great Z drops to mix up and play with it. As you're seeing right there, he's trying to implement into his combos off that down tilt.
If you notice, the banana once again hurting Ryuga. He couldn't go for a stronger hit. He ended up trading with a forward air.
Right.
Zinoto, though, trapped in the corner. Forward tilt at the edge might kill him. Back air
run
almost
off back
does it.
air, run off back air.
You have to be so scared if you're Zinoto.
He's waiting, though. A word from our sponsor.
That's like that moment from Star Wars, the Phantom Menace.
Just
where the doors just close. Oh, and that's the point where Qui-Gon gets cut in half.
And he's just dead. He just dies. All right, staring down the barrel of a 30 and a handshake was Ryuga, but he fights for his friends. And he is...
People have not been memeing that much about that this time.
I think they should. I think he should come back.
I think, especially now that Ike's good.
Yes, Ike's good, yeah.
It's the fact he's good, people aren't doing that.
Yeah, right.
He had to be a bad character to fight for his friends.
Yeah, no, now that he's a good character, he went Hollywood on everybody. Ike doesn't have friends anymore. He has associates. Very, very good stuff.
You know.
Back to PS2? Yeah, back to... All right, we'll run it all 3 games so far. I would like to see a whole lot more grabs on like the shield cross-ups that Zinoto is doing, but other than that, I feel like Ryuga has been doing pretty well. Oh my god, these item follow-ups are huge.
Now, one thing is that Zinoto, at the end of that last game, that game 2, you could see he was scared. He was starting to feel the fear. And that was really the first time in this set I could see that from Zinoto. Most of the time he's
oh, 0 to death, baby.
Maybe he should be a little bit more on edge because, sheesh, that was
he came to play this 3rd game, man. I feel like a lot of people have really a lot of Ike experience already. I feel like a lot of people are playing Ike. Really good bread and butter is a really good character to learn the game with, but not a lot of people are playing Diddy Kong. So maybe it just takes him the few games to get adjusted to such a high-level Diddy Kong like Zinoto's.
At the same time, Diddy Kong does play relatively similar to how he did in Smash 4. A lot of his moves are kind of the same. There may be a few changes that are actually kind of buffs, like dash attack linking into things.
I think it's more about how his moveset works into the new moveset change, the new movement changes of the game too. So you kind of see how he relates that, because you see all these dash dances from Zinoto. It's kind of baiting out those forward tilts that are so committal for Ryuga.
That is one thing, is that Ike is kind of high commitment. Probably the least committal thing he has is that neutral air. Oh, and that's what he's been using a lot of.
Yeah, and you can tell he definitely been favoring it. It wins, if not trades, with most hits that Diddy Kong's able to throw out. Oh, there's the up air.
One of them. Woohoo! He's not dead just quite yet, but in our hearts he is.
Zinoto hesitating just enough to get back and avoid that that Ike neutral B. Oh, that dash attack! Come on, man. Just barely spaced outside of the active hitbox of it is Zinoto. He's going to live to see another day.
All right, there's another forward throw.
Oh, that air dash ledge was so good! He avoided the banana and the forward air from Zinoto.
This is where we're entering the final stretch. If you are Ryuga, you have to pull out all the stops. You have to.
Yeah, what are your mix-ups, man?
Yeah, go into that reservoir of all the labbing, all of the theory crafting you've been doing, because you need to stay alive. And right now, he's been doing a pretty good job of it. Yeah. He's up 2 full stops.
The floodgates have been opened here for Ryuga. I'm excited to see what he has here.
He's opening his pathways.
Right. This is the Discord tech that you've been seeing.
Oh, but I love the way that he's managing to... Zinoto is getting these cool, creative combos. One thing about the speed of Ultimate, even Diddy Kong, a character who was known for his bread and butters back in the day.
He can mix you up a little bit. He can use that movement to kind of throw you off. He couldn't punish because he knew Zinoto didn't have the banana, so he didn't want to run into that active hit. Oh, that roll-in is very smart from Zinoto. I feel like a lot of players will be waiting for the roll-in, so Ryuga, they're both on that next level mind game. Down air, not going to be punished by Zinoto. He's kind of preoccupied with this banana on that platform.
All right, there's the down tilt up smash.
Banana under Ryuga's control here. Not going to get knocked out by the last hit of that Diddy Kong up smash. Going to punish that trip animation, but a bit too far away to do so. Oh, by the feet. Little Tootsie Toes. Oh, they both rolling that way, but Zinoto not space enough to get that down tilt. Seems like he's putting things together here. He's kind of playing at Zinoto's pace, but he's realizing every single time they trade hits, he's winning because he has the bigger sword, he has the disjoint.
But the Zinoto has been playing much more careful.
Right.
Oh, but playing carefully, even if you play careful for like 5 minutes,
you can get blown up.
One mistake.
Yeah, you get blown up, dog.
You. This is his max rage Ike. He's at 80%. A forward tilt at the ledge might do him in. One back air.
One back air, the turtle winner.
All right. And now, finally, we have the last stock of this game from each of these players. Zinoto definitely coming from behind here, but
nothing Diddy Kong can't make up. He's definitely he's been a character to know just to slowly choke you out by getting his small 20% combos. just consistently.
Although in Ultimate, it seems like his 20% combos became like 40%.
Became 40%. Oh, wait, what? You grab ledge off that? His character's broken. My goodness.
And here is that fear once again that I was talking about.
Big shield pressure.
Zinoto's trying to be so careful, but respecting Ryuga means that he gives him room to breathe, room to find those big hits. Back here going to be closing it out.
Room to breathe, room to swing, and room to fight. He is knocking, he is kicking and screaming his way back into the set, back to a 2-1. It's going to be a long road, dude. 2 on Zinoto's counter picks. That's going to be rough.
And I feel like all these games, there's like one big blowout stop.
Yeah, right.
You know, in that game 1, it was that down air that Zinoto got. In this last game, there was this whole game started with a 0 to death.
Yeah, right. A heavy pop-off indeed.
So Zinoto just needs one more game to end this tournament, walk away with a handful of cash and a nice title under his belt. But
it'd be his first Ultimate Tournament win, actually.
For both these guys?
No, yeah, for both these guys. Ryuga's first tournament, and Zinoto lost the only other tournament he went to K-Sub. So both these guys fighting for their first tournament win.
Oh, K-Sub beat Zinoto?
Yes. Yeah,
that's probably why he was seated low tonight.
Yeah.
But I think whatever issues he had at that tournament, he
I think he's way in the past. All right, let's see who can kind of get that first advantage. Seems like Zinoto's opening up those bread and butters off those that down throw back air has been a menace since Smash 4.
Okay. Only 21% on Zinoto, but I love that
grab, big grab. Ike grab is so good. It's hit so many great follow-ups.
That neutral air is just so phenomenal from Ike, and Ryuga's usage of it is fantastic. Just showcasing its utility, the way that he'll use it to edge guard, the way he'll use it in neutral, the way he'll use it at disadvantage.
Really a Swiss Army knife of moves, and that nair back air gonna clean it out. We got some heart, baby.
Okay. In game 1, if you remember, Ryuga started off with all this these nairs, and Zinoto just immediately didn't get caught by them once. It's just like, I know exactly.
Right, he was shielding now, but now he's getting those grabs, he's working it in. Keeping those edge guards alive, man. All right, but Zinoto not going into that good night very calmly at all. He's built up a ton of percent onto Ryuga here, trying to press his edge guard continually, but Ryuga is playing with his banana extremely well. I feel like not a lot of players can contest with a player of Zinoto's caliber with these items, but with how much these two have played and how much item play is like important to this game now, it's going to become like a factor that every player needs to worry about. Just throw run-up shields, man. Both of them do not want to be the one to play chicken.
That's also like, this is sort of the, it's the way that an entire tournament, this is now 1 in the morning. It can really weigh on you.
It is 1 a.m., baby.
We are 1:20. Guys, maybe we don't need it. Maybe second set will be a problem, because I don't know if we get through it before D-Dubs close their doors. Sheesh.
Hey, man, Zinoto's trying to make it happen, but Ryuga's trying to keep us here a little bit, man. He's going in, though.
But the mental fortitude it requires to still have, you know, just a presence of mind at this point.
Yeah, right. I've played so many sets at this point. Now you're going against your toughest opponent yet in the longest set you've played of the entire day.
This is the only best 3 out of 5 we have.
This is the only best 3 out of 5 we're playing today, so it's gonna be it's a different neck of the woods for both of these players.
Zinoto finally getting that first stock in this game 4.
This song's a banger.
Oh,
this song's a banger. Wait a second. Okay.
Which game is this from?
I don't know, but I got little guitars in the background. Zinoto's jiving, man. I think Ryuga needs to get that headset on. A little bit of a Latin flair to it. Got the banana in hand here. Yeah, gonna run back to it. Okay, that was a great option.
Funny enough, running away and picking up the banana covered so many options there.
All right. And he knew like the time it would take for him to grab the banana and come back would have Ryuga out of his tech chase at that point, so he was able to follow up accordingly.
And now the percents are tied. Yes. Only about 0.8% separating these two. Zinoto taking the lead after being down so much this entire game. Oh, that could be huge. Back throw.
Big edge guard.
Unfortunately, Diddy Kong doesn't really have the hitboxes that can challenge Ike off stage that well.
Yeah, except for that downer, but that downer is really hard if you have to get really high to do it.
Not only that, but Ryuga can change the height at which he uses his up B. So it just adds another level of trying to, you know, account for things.
Trying to use that banana, stuff out the barrels. but just going to use it in the smallest increment possible to make sure that's negligible.
Ooh.
Great tech off the down tilt from Ryuga, saved his life.
Oh my god, there's so much little pieces here where it could be a kill if one of them just played it a little bit better, but right now the nerves are just
drop
there.
down back air from Ryuga every time. That's what he likes. That's what we need.
Oh, gonna even it up. He air dodges off stage.
Had to jump. Oh!
There it is.
We're even, baby. We're even.
Possibly, this is a match point. This is a tournament point for Zinoto. Ryuga needs to stay in this game if he wants to stay in the tournament. This is his stock to make the run.
This is it, man. Those nairs leading into a ton of, leading into forward air is such a big option. Because forward air, after that, he presses him off stage, keeps him in the edge guard, and then keeps up the fire.
This is so much damage, even more. Oh, now the blows are just going. Before you remember how they were so patient at those kill percents, now they just want to get started.
Yeah, he's getting stuck. He's having this banana in his hand more often than I think he'd like to. His play is really good, but I feel like he's not able to follow up off of most of the things he's getting hit with just because he's getting stuck with a banana.
Not only that, but you could see that the length of this set is maybe starting to wear down. Zinoto on point, like the banana was falling, and he it is.
It's game 5.
Game 5. They've been neck and neck this entire time.
Big money, no whammies. Going to game 5. We go the distance around these parts.
Yeah, I'm talking like, I forget that like Ike has these crazy kill confirms at these low percents.
Right.
It goes for down throw.
I think down throw's really good because it sets up. Oh, that nair, and it killed him at 90 after.
Yeah, no, I was going off on a little bit of a tangent there because I thought we had at least another 20%
but
before the game ends.
He had the rage. That was crazy. All right, all right. Gather yourselves, everybody. Heading into it.
All right, game 5.
Game
How
5
many
is set
games
1.
have been played today?
I don't know. That'd be some fun math to see.
Somebody get the abacus.
Yeah.
And this is possibly
the first time we've
very
seen
last one.
First time I've seen anything that isn't PS2 in this Grand Finals. I must
keep in
say.
mind that Ryuga had counterpick for a lot of that.
He did, and I understand.
And Zinoto at the end probably figured out why.
Yeah, right. Those run-off back airs, those drop-down back airs are huge.
And so now instead we're working with Smashville.
Hazard on Smashville. We gotta have that taxiing platform. And I think this is going to be very big because when he does not have the platform on his side and Ryuga's on the ledge, it's just Edge Trap City. It's bread and butter, Smash 4, exactly how Zero won all of his tournaments with those exquisite edge guards that Diddy Kong can perform, especially with the 2 hits now in his banana, able to trip up your opponent and still have that resource available to you without having to pull it out again.
Yeah, why did he get that buff?
I don't know, dog. That was questionable at best.
I guess like Nintendo really wanted Zero back.
Right. Come on. I wonder. I think he's going random his first tournament, but nevertheless, back at this edge here has the platform, but does not look like it will come to his aid anytime soon. Good old Tony T over here, Zinoto. He's slick with those edge guards. He is strict. He has his jump.
Oh, tries to go up and get another down air, but the spacing just too immaculate from Ryuga. Now, both these guys are in the red, but I think Diddy Kong is a lot scarier to have that red below him than Ike is.
Not unaccustomed of killing with rage, though. Those kill confirms are very, very sweet, especially when you have that rage on your side.
Although I think he's out of the range of nair killing.
Hey, we got that up air, though. It's raw. That up air covers at least 2/3 of that platform, too. So that covers, like, roll distance.
That up air rework helped him so much.
And I think especially for Ryuga as well, because it acts so much like Corrin's up air in Smash 4. It just kind of has that big old arching rainbow hitbox to it that he's just kind of he was already accustomed to.
Yeah, I just feel kind of like the unholy amalgamation of Corrin and Ike.
Yeah, pretty nasty. Using the air dodge to catch the banana, and Zinoto not enough time to punish it. Back air, oh, up air, yeah. Thought he had him at the ledge, going for the back air, but this is primetime Ike, baby.
Buckle in. We might have another entire set to play through because Ryuga is in such a dominant lead right now. Zinoto has not been able to get anything really started this game. I mean, he was doing all right for himself.
Oh, big nair. Got the read,
Oh, man. Are we going to speed run the rest of this tournament?
Are we gonna get a 3-stock? Are we gonna 3-stock him?
I haven't even seen a 3-stock yet.
Yeah, especially in Grand Finals. Oh, no. Oh,
That was a 3-stock.
wait. Where'd he go?
All right.
Oh, no.
All right,
Yeah,
all right, all right.
Get buckled in, boys. We're in for the long